How's everybody doing? It's Hank back with another Two Birds and a Third short discussion. This is a video that I really don't want to make, okay? But, because I'm a typical millennial, I like to spout out my grievances and, rant my feelings off on the internet. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, all right? This is a video I don't want to make, and this video goes out to, two particular Philadelphia Eagles fans. I'm going to keep them remaining nameless because, I don't want a lynch mob after me, and I really don't care if they see this video or not. But this goes to two Eagles fans who I feel like do not, or any other fans out there who who follow this criteria, who don't deserve the Eagles Super Bowl championship. Okay? And here's what I'm saying right here. This is not going out at all to the Philadelphia Eagles fans who, when Carson Wentz got injured against the Rams back in week 14, I think? Yeah, 14. The fans who, when he got injured in week 14, said that, the Eagles are going to go to the playoffs, but they're probably not going to win a playoff game. Okay? As a person, okay, as a logically thinking person, I completely excuse these individuals. Completely excuse these individuals. Because, in a sense, if I didn't have the attachment that I have to Nick Foles that I already have, then there's more than likely I would be in line with these individuals, with these people, okay? So I totally give that a pass, okay? I am referring to the individuals who, I would say from week 5, which was like when the Eagles basically became that powerhouse team, all the way to the end of the season and past that, who, came on YouTube at halftime of certain games and, said that the Eagles had no chance and they sucked, and fans who gave up during games because the Eagles were down 9-7 at halftime to the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm not referring to the people who, came out and they said, I'm disappointed in this team. No, I'm talking about the people who literally said that they were giving up during a close game. Okay? If you didn't know, close games happen a lot. Now, I know what many people are going to say. Okay? They're going to say, "Hank, you've given up a few times on actual seasons." Yes, I have. Okay? Not given up in a sense that, I said that the Eagles were going to lose this game, that game, this game, that game. I'm not really that good at predicting Eagles games. This season really was an anomaly for me because the team did all the work for me. But 2015 season, yeah, I said that the Eagles were not going to be good with Chimp as our head coach, especially when he jettisoned all of our great players to other teams, signed overrated players, and did pretty much the worst things you can do as a general manager. The things that other general managers would be like, okay, that's really stupid that you're doing, but he did it anyway. So, yeah, I said that the Eagles were not going to be good during a season where they were not good. Okay? I never said during a season where they were good that they were not going to be good. Okay? And I did not get on during halftime and complain about it. Did not do it. Did not do it. But there were two specific people that I know who did it, and there might have been a few other people who did it too, but I just don't know who they are. Okay? It is like the equivalent of if you're a New England Patriots fan and you left during the Super Bowl because you were down 28-3. That's one of them. You do not get to celebrate that championship because you gave up on your team during the game. Okay? Before the game was over, you gave up on your team. Unless somebody was sick, your father was sick, your mother was sick, they weren't feeling well. That's a completely different story in my opinion. Okay? I've actually been to I think it was a Phillies game, and my grandfather and I were there, and we left because he wasn't feeling well. and he wanted to get home, and I drove him home. So that's a completely different issue. I'm not even talking about that. And I've never given up on the team when they won the Super Bowl, okay? As a matter of fact, since Nick Foles started on the team, when Carson Wentz got injured, I said they were going to beat the Falcons. I said they were going to beat the Vikings. I said that they would be Super Bowl champions and beat the New England Patriots. That's what I said. And again, if you were like a little bit, you had a little bit of trepidation when, Carson Wentz went down and Nick Foles started, that's a completely different issue. I'm not even touching you with a 10-foot pole. Okay? If you gave up on this team before Carson Wentz got injured, sometime between week 1 and week 13 or whatever, and you were coming on and you were complaining about it, making videos during halftime about how the team sucked and how they weren't going anywhere, you should turn in your fan card, okay? In my opinion, you should turn in your fan card, okay? But I'm all about compromise, right? So you can be a fan, okay? And I don't care how long you've been a fan. I don't care how many jerseys, how many hats, how many t-shirts, how many games you've been to. I could care less. Or I couldn't care less. Excuse me. I couldn't care less about that. Okay? That doesn't matter to me. Alright? I know people who are fans of teams and they don't even own any of their team's memorabilia. They've never been to a game. Okay? My grandfather was a lifetime Yankees fan. Okay? Born in Yonkers. Okay? Watched Yankees games on his television set every single night during baseball season. Okay? Didn't own a piece of Yankees memorabilia or like a hat. We bought him a Yankees hat in 2006. Okay, that was the first Yankees game he had ever been to. Okay, and that was like 10 years before he died. So no, that doesn't matter. Everything that came out of my grandfather's mouth was about the Yankees. Okay? So, I'll give you your fanhood. You are allowed to be a fan, but you are not allowed to celebrate our championship. Okay? You are not allowed to do it. Because you don't deserve to do it. You have no room to do it. Okay? And I don't want I don't want to hear your apology. You don't need to apologize. Okay? Don't apologize. I'm all about learning from your mistakes. So if next year or the year after that, you've learned from your mistakes and you're going to, not act a fool, which these two individuals were doing, then you are allowed to celebrate the championship. You are allowed to celebrate our championship. Okay? Then and only then. So if that's what you want to do, then do it. Okay? You just don't. This isn't your championship. Okay? Next time the Eagles win the Super Bowl, if they happen to win the Super Bowl again, that's when you get to celebrate the championship. But right now, in my eyes, from what I see, you gave up. You gave up before even Carson Wentz got injured. Okay? You gave up. Okay? You gave up when the team in a season where the team won the Super Bowl. So, you can live with that. Don't apologize. Just learn from it. And I this is not a video that I wanted to make, but, it's a video that I had to make. It's something that was on my mind. I'm a typical millennial. So that's all I have. Maybe next season's a whole nother season. Maybe next season, you'll be luckier. But for this season, and for the Super Bowl that this team won, you don't deserve to be celebrating it. And I'm out. Peace.